Hi Libra, this is Emmy from Making Waves. Welcome to my channel. So this will be your monthly reading. This one I've decided to focus on what are the blockages that you are facing in your spiritual journey. So let's jump right in. If you are a previous viewer, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. So let's see what we have for you. If I am popping on your YouTube, then I hope there is a message for you in this. Nice. We have the Creator. That's a very, very interesting energy as a blockage. We're going to clarify after that with a Celtic cross, but I'm starting with an archetype. For me, it's like if you had the blank page syndrome. You have these like multiple opportunities, but you're just incapable of pointing exactly where you want to start. You're incapable even of starting to create something because you have all the time, all the energy to focus on that. For some of you, you are artists, and it can apply to multiple disciplines. For some of you, you could be a painter. But I also have the impression that there is something with your sight. So you're unsure about what exactly you need to do to start that project that is more related to your sight. So maybe for some of you, you need glasses. Maybe for some of you, you need an eye exam. Because I feel that it's really like I cannot see where to start. That's a very, very interesting energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Mentor. And I feel that in order for you to create, you're going to need someone that has more knowledge and more experience that can really, really help you to guide through, like, where do we start this project, this hobby. It can be really anything that is happening in your life. But I feel that right now it's like you have this black canvas or this blank canvas and you don't know where to start. I feel that you have the resources to start, but it's really just about you. And I have this impression also that maybe even for some of you, you're very good at starting things, but really bad at finishing them. So this could be a side note for you. But I definitely feel that by asking for a mentor to jump in, someone who's very wise, someone who has a lot of experience, then it's going to facilitate avoiding this blank page syndrome. For you, 22 could be important as well as 6. It's funny because we have this owl here, and usually owl are pretty good with sight. So definitely something with your eyes, or maybe like your mentor will have a very specific kind of eyes, or even kind eyes. So yeah, so great messages for you this month. All right, where are Libra right now? Or who are they? And which energy are they embodying right now? We have the Lovers in the reversed. Could be dealing with a Gemini, or your main sign could be Gemini, and you could be a Libra moon, for example, or rising. What are the blockages? Lots of, it's possible that you're just refusing making a decision. The Ace of Cups. What's known of you? What is known to you? The World in reversed. Interesting. And we have the Strength in the reversed. What is unknown? Too much. You definitely have to make a decision in regards of your relationships. And this could be your biggest blockage of your creative energy. What is unknown of Libra? We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reversed. Past energy. Four of Swords. Near future. King of Pentacles. Love it. Very successful. Who you are right now. Five of Cups in the reversed. Four of Pentacles, focusing on the money. The external factors, we have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is in the reverse position. Hopes and fears. King of Cups, that came up sideways. And your outcome. Oh, H. Okay, I like that. Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, I'm gonna take this. We have 3. Judgment. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'll take it. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. I have the impression I just heard pity party. So I have the impression that maybe you're embodying an energy that is more like of a victim. And this is definitely not helping your cause this month, right? So you need to try to change your mindset. There was definitely something about a soulmate. And I have the impression that this soulmate could have been a blockage to your creativity, to being fulfilling, to feel loved, basically. I think you've been a long time with wanting to make this decision with the Lovers in the reversed. This could have been even a karmic relationship. But I feel that you also were that duality of wanting to have it all, but wanting also to be, for example, a partner and a CEO of a company. And that's just an example that I'm saying. So wanting the big career and the big love, the big career and the like nicest friendships, the big career and the children and the wife and the dog and the house. And I have this impression that like you had a lot of difficulties embracing this, and it was not something that could be done easily. On the contrary, I think that you are too much in your polarities, too much in your extremes, not being capable of like finding the middle ground. That's really how I see it. And that led to not feeling fulfilled truly deeply in your heart. Usually when we have the Ace of Cups as a blockage, it's really I'm unable to feel fulfilled with what I have. Like I know that this new beginning wouldn't fulfill me. I also am not willing or ready to offer this cup to someone. So I feel that your blockages were really your emotions spread it out into someone else, and it comes from you. It doesn't come from this other person. I really feel that you had difficulty to give your love to someone else. Why? Because you were too much in your duality and your polarities, right? So wanting to have it all, but not being able to put the effort, or not being able to show how this could work, right? That's really, really interesting, actually. That's not something that I'm seeing often. What is known to you is that your ego was possibly the biggest blockage in regards of this situation, in regards of your world, right? So you acted egotistic in this moment of your life, which was technically representing your world, or is representing your world right now. I have also the impression that like the chapter is still not yet done with your energy. I have the impression that for you it's still a cycle that is going on. And what is preventing you from moving forward is that, unfortunately, you are still in the resistance. You are still showing more your ego, being very, very cocky instead of understanding where you stand. I'm going to take one more card because these are two majors for what is conscious to you. Give me one more to clarify. The Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like you are hoping that something positive will pop up from this situation, from acting egotistically and from repeating the same cycles, which are a little bit karmic cycles, over and over again. You're still waiting to see what would be the outcome, so you're still in a phase of not taking any actions to change this energy. And you're aware of that. You are aware of that. What you're not aware of is that, unfortunately, you're possibly going to face a little bit of challenging with your finances. So instead of like feeling super, super resourceful and successful, well, it will lead not feeling so much successful. And I have the impression that possibly you've decided to focus on your money, but I have the impression that it's going to be a little bit challenging in the near future, and you're not aware of that. Can you give me one more for the Ten of Pentacles? With the High Priestess in the reverse, could be dealing with a Pisces. There's this sense of not listening to your intuition right now. So you're kind of just going more with the mind instead of going with the heart, hoping for the best. But I have this impression that you're not following your intuition in this situation, and this can lead to like financial loss or debts because of that. So if you're trying to create something, I have the impression that either you've invested in something without listening to your gut, and this leads to a loss financially, or you just decided to stop investing. It's really, really interesting. There's a lot of pentacles on the table, so I feel that like you've still decided, even with this card, like you've invested and now you're just waiting for something to happen. But I feel that right now you won't have the gains that you hoped for. And it's really because maybe you're still telling yourself self-fulfilling prophecy about your resources, about your success, or you're just deciding not to follow your intuition on how to invest into something that was important to you. In the past, we have the Four of Swords. I think you took the time to assess all this. I think that you needed to rest. Maybe for some of you, you've been through a burnout because you've given so much of yourself. But there was a pause. So there was a moment that no actions were taken. And I feel that in the near future, now it's going to be time to be like extremely successful in showing off also how good you are with money, how successful you are in your career or your project, which I like really, really much. I just want to clarify what was the standstill part of the Four of Swords. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Okay, so you had to stop yourself and think about what exactly you wanted to pick, what exactly you wanted to invest in, what exactly you wanted to choose while still remaining following your heart, right? And it's funny because I feel that you took the time to do this assessment of just stopping yourself before making a decision and then assess really what you wanted. But here you're showing me that you didn't. Or maybe you thought that you made the right decisions, but it ended up being not a good investment. It's a little bit contradictory. It's a little bit contradictory. Unless the decisions were in love. Unless you had to think about what you wanted to invest. Did you wanted to invest in your career, or if you wanted to invest in your love situation? Which would make sense with these guys here. I think that in the near future, you're deciding to focus more on your career, which would be quite successful with the King of Pentacles. This is someone who's capable of driving, I shouldn't say driving, but driving their ship, that they're capable of making a business plan and really gain of whatever they are investing in. Although, despite focusing really on your finances, I think that you're still feeling a lot of regrets in regards of what you had to let go. So especially if you had to let go of someone to focus more on your career, then obviously there's still this sense of sadness and resentment. But I feel that you're very, very protective of your finances right now. Very guarded as well. So I feel that you're definitely focusing only on your career and only that, which is good. I think also that you're not scared of showing that you have money and that you can be successful. But you're coming out of this possible heartache that happened by making this decision. In your external factors, we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. I have the impression that this Queen is still trying to... There's a dishonesty of this Queen. I think this Queen is possibly juggling between two people or trying to find a balance. So if this is your spouse, I think they're still trying to adapt themselves to this new situation, especially if you've decided to, for example, take a career that is not in the same city, or choosing to leave your wife and family behind while going to work elsewhere. I think this person is still trying to balance everything. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Okay. We have two queens. So I have the impression that maybe you're juggling two people. Or this Queen of Swords is on the back burner to find someone that is as successful as you are, as stable as you are, who knows how to use their inner resources to make something grow. I think that you're possibly juggling between these two women's, not knowing exactly who to pick. I think that this Queen of Swords is quite sharp with her tongue, not with her tongue, with her tongue, and they will not accept you juggling them. I think that in the future, you're hoping to be emotionally intelligent. You're hoping to be capable of feeling this fulfillment while still being successful. You're hoping to be very mature and to be capable of offering your cup. This is someone who's really, really thinking about before declaring their emotions, and that is capable of having a lot of listening skills. So I feel that you're trying to embrace this energy, or you're hoping to get to this level in your relationships, possibly. I just heard this is someone sweet. So I think that you want to bring out the sweetness of your personality, of being able to be sweet to others and not so much worry about your career and your finance. With your finance, your outcome, we have the Three of Swords. I think you're coming out of this once again, like this heartache, realizing the lessons that this brought to you. We have the Judgment. I think that you need to be patient before engaging with someone new. Could be an earth sign. We have like earth sign, we have Gemini, we have Leo, we have Pisces, we have earth sign again. But I have the impression that you're going to have to be patient and work on yourself first before thinking about receiving an offer from someone else, or even giving an offer to someone else. For a relationship. I think that you're definitely focusing on your career right now. Advice for my beautiful Libras? Okay. We have the Fool in the reversed. Wait to gather more information before you decide to jump, right? So I have the impression that right now it's not necessarily time to jump quickly into something, because the changes could be a little bit intense, right? So I would just take the time to assess exactly like what you need to do in this reading before making a decision. Do you truly need to leave someone behind, for example? Are you sure that you will not be fulfilling emotionally before you make that decision? So I think it's just explore a little bit more the scenarios that can be available to you. Okay. Good. That's all I have for you guys. So I'll be back pretty soon for your love readings. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, share. This is how we play with the algorithm. So thank you so much for those who did already. And join me also on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.